I hope you enjoy an inside look at the experiences of 4 college students as they confront challenges and find success throughout their freshman year.
First day of the semester, hopefully it's gonna be a good one.
When you start college, being on your own for the first time can feel like liberation.
At the beginning of the semester, I really felt ready because at the end of senior year, you're just like, okay, let's move on with it.
I am the first in my family to go to college. I wasn't only going to college for myself, but I was also going for my family. My name is Sana Delgado. I am from the South Bronx.
My name is Robert Booker from Laurel, Maryland.
My name is Reagan Dunn. I was born and raised on the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation.
My name is Hasib Khan, and I'm from Los Angeles.
I come from a family of Mexican immigrant parents, and I am the oldest of 3 siblings.
I went to Tacoma Academy. I played basketball there. I was involved in choirs and the engineering clubs.
We have a very strong cultural identity here. I feel like my culture makes me who I am.
I have a Lakota Dakota name. It's Tiwayankapiwi. And it means she watches over her family or she watches over her teepees.
We can't really afford to send 2 people to college at the same time in my household, so El Camino is like a great option for me because I'm basically paying like $40 per semester.
My great-grandfather attended Oakwood University, and actually he was expelled for leading a rebellion, quote-unquote, against the school because it was an HBCU, but they still had a white president. It worked because I believe the next couple of years they received their first black president, and I guess being at Oakwood, kind of get to live out his legacy.
Around where I grew up, there's not many students that are able to go to college.
Being away can also bring its share of challenges.
What really made me nervous was the idea of leaving my family and friends. I didn't know how I was gonna handle it until I was actually there.
People think just because you go to the college in your hometown means you're going to be there forever. A lot of people were like, oh, Sitting Bull College, just a small little college. What are you going to do there?
You might get homesick or feel isolated, maybe lonely.
Because one time for a basketball game, we went back to Maryland. That's when I started getting like homesick because I was just there and then I had to come back. And I was like, man, I don't want to be back here.
I still live at home because community colleges don't have dorms, or at least mine doesn't. And plus I live less than 3 miles away. Oh man, I love living at home still because I'm definitely not ready to move out just yet.
That's why it's so important to build yourself a new community on campus.
I've only interacted with people of color most of the time. It was my first time having 4 white roommates.
I then approached my dad and asked him, how do I start a conversation? I even asked my friends, how am I going to approach them? And at first, I'm not going to lie, I did go back to my dorm when it was very late at night, and I would also go out very early just to not interact with them. I was letting my thoughts get to me instead of me actually taking the initiative to just going up to them and telling them, hey, how are you?
I just finished working out. How do you feel?
Eventually, I did start talking to them, and as I started to get to know my roommates, I was just so thankful that they were very welcoming and open. It's something that I never expected.
My high school is actually predominantly white, so I didn't actually get a chance to connect with anybody there seriously on like cultural level.
I felt like I belonged at El Camino because not only were there Pakistani people, but there were also people from all walks of life, so it really made me feel comfortable.
Being around new people is definitely a learning experience, like people from big cities. Like, I have a couple of friends from Atlanta. They're more city people. They're just different.
Where I go to school, there's a lot of people who come from all over, and it's pretty cool because we all have something in common, and a majority of the students are Native American and more than likely grew up on a reservation. And there's a lot of people that start college late in life. So in most of my classes, I'm the youngest one, and I've had friends that have helped me through some hard times, and they were like, well, when I was your age.
You just have to meet some good people so you don't feel alone at school. That's what happened for me. Well, one guy I had 2 of my classes with, and we just started talking, became friends.
Finding the right group will help you get through college, especially your first semester, and just going to events and just taking risks. I feel like that's what's going to eventually lead you to the right place with the right people.